fever, don't breathe on me. I'm a believer in nobody won't let me leave, cause I've seen something. Hope I don't sneeze, I don't. Really, we just need to feel something. Only pretending to feel something. I know you're dying to run. I wanna turn you around.
Please remain calm. The end has arrived. We cannot save you. Enjoy the ride. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't call it a warning. This is a war.
It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach, cause you know that it's coming for you. Leave your flowers and grief. Don't forget what I told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lesson? It's the suspense that they kill you. Nothing else will. Move. I heard they need better signal. Put chipping pins in the needles. Quarantine all of those secrets in that black hole you call a brain before it's too late. Really, we just wanna scream something. Only pretend to believe something. I know you're baying for blood. I wanna turn you around. Please remain calm. The end has arrived. We cannot save you. Enjoy the ride. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't call it a warning. This is a war. It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach, cause you know that it's coming for you. Leave your flowers and grief. Don't forget what I told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lesson? It's the suspense that they kill you. Nothing else will. It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach, cause you know that it's coming for you. Leave your flowers and grief. Don't forget what I told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lesson? It's the suspense that they kill you. Nothing else will. You can board up your windows, you can lock up your doors, yeah. But you can't keep washing your hands of this shit anymore. When all the king's lost and then all the king's friends, don't know the answers from their pathogen. When life is a prison and death is a door, they say don't want it. This is a war. This is a war. Hey, hey, oh, oh. As the engine starts, our eyes catch sail, explode. We discover the entry to other places. As we collide with the energy in other ways. Stay as we cross the empty skies. Come stay with me. We play in dreams as we cross through space and time. Just stay with I got a fever, don't breathe on me. I'm a believer in nobody won't let me leave cause I've seen something. Hope I don't sneeze, I don't. Really, we just need to feel something. Only pretending to feel something. I know you're dying to run. I wanna turn you around.
Please remain calm. The end has arrived. We cannot save you. Enjoy the ride. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't call it a warning. This is a war.
It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach cause you know that it's coming for you. Leave you flowers and grief. Don't forget what I told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lesson? It's the suspense that they kill you. Something else will. secrets in that black hole you call a brain before it's too late. Really, we just wanna scream something, only pretend to believe something. I know you're baying for blood, I wanna turn you around. Please remain calm, the end has arrived. We cannot save you, enjoy the ride. This is the moment you've been waiting for. We'll call it a warning. This is a war. It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach cause you know that it's coming for you. If you flowers and grieve, don't forget what they told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lessons? If the suspense doesn't kill you, something else will. It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach cause you know that it's coming for you. If you flowers and grieve, don't forget what they told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lessons? If the suspense doesn't kill you, something else will. You can board up your windows, you can lock up your doors, yeah. But you can't keep washing your hands of this shit anymore. When all the keys lost and then all the keys fresh, don't know the answers from that back again. When life is a prison and death is a door, they say you want it. This is a war. This is a war. Hey, hey, oh, oh. It's a parasite. Gotta feel it in your stomach cause you know that it's coming for you. If you flowers and grieve, don't forget what they told you. When we forget the infection, will we remember the lessons? If the suspense doesn't kill you, something else will. It's a parasite. It's a parasite. It's a parasite.
We cannot save you. We cannot save you. We cannot save you. We cannot save you.
There's no sound but the engines drone. Our minds set free to roam. as the engine stalled, our eyes catch sail, explode.
Hey, welcome to WORC TV. My name is Paul Granata. Joining me will be Braison Collins and my in-race reporter. Um, we're here for the Skippy series. We got, what is it, 9 cars, 8 cars?
I don't know. People aren't really joining the session. We're probably gonna have 7 when we hit the grid. Unfortunate, but you know, gonna just be looking for some newer drivers as we go on.
Well, we look at our current weather conditions. Actually pretty cold out here, Laguna, Seca. 65 degrees with a track temp of 100, so you know the track's pretty hot. But wind speed 3 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies, and it is 3:16 Eastern. I'm pretty sure it might be 4:16 Eastern actually. But yeah, we look at the track info. We Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca 2-mile racetrack, 11 turns at the altitude of 747 feet. Watching practice and actually over up in the qualifying. Adam, he's been pretty fast. You know, practice he was actually really good. As we allow 9 seconds here left of qualifying, as we get ready to go green for the first race of the Skippy series.
And all our cars, but you know, still could be a lot of action in this one. We're
As
just
you,
gonna have to see how it all plays out. I am the in-race reporter, so you may hear me talking on race comms and stuff like that, but I'm gonna do my best here. So it looks like I'm starting P6.
yes, let's go over your grid real quick, just because not that many cars. We got Adam on pole, who ran a 1 minute 38 lap time, and then we got John in second, who ran a minute 39. So that's .365 off each other too. But then we got Polka White in third, Max in fourth, and then I think Braison Collins to be fifth actually. And that's Josh Patterson and Joe actually are not going to start this race. Blake is in eighth, and rounding out the field will be Ryan Moulton. Is qualifying over?
Yeah,
Why is nobody on track yet?
I don't know.
Oh, actually pop that up real quick. I'm going to do. Okay, sorry about that. I had to fix something real quick just because it's not so in the field. But now we do. So Adam on pole here, getting ready to go green. Hood of a standing start, so we're gonna get ready for hopefully a decent standing start here. As we get ready to go green here. I hear the
Yeah, we're all trying to hit the grid right now. Looks like
as we look off a race leader. There we go. I don't think we're gonna expect any yellows. I think we're gonna go green for 25 laps unless we do have a big pile up of multiple drivers. But yeah, as we get ready to go green, I'm gonna make my pick off the bat based off practice. I'm gonna go with Adam here. He's been fast, you know. Anything could happen though. Someone could overshoot turn one. Someone could overshoot another corner and get into him. But honestly, I think Adam's got what it takes.
all right, here we go. We're lining up for the standing start here. The green waves, and
Good launch, Adam.
looks like we've got 6 who took the green.
The green flag will be the leader going on. This is the first time these people all been jumbled up.
Lot of checkup here. Looks like 3rd place didn't quite corner. 4th was on his rear wing, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to chill back here. I think I'm. Oh, a little slidey there. Got on the brakes a little too hard. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stay as a group or not. But see how the racing is. Oh, Blake just shot right to my bumper. I'm terrible.
Shadow against Blake, and looks to be Braison Collins back down in one corner. I don't even know what this corner is. I'm trying to look at the other.
Yeah. Oh, Kennedy to my inside. He's gonna clear me, and yeah, I'm bad. Looks like Ryan Martin is on the grid, or he pit started. So looks like we're gonna have to watch out for the 9. I don't know why pit start.
Back from Ryan, the piece crashed for the 6th week in a row.
Oh, there it is. I'm bad.
And we got a spinner behind it. That was it actually ended up spinning around, but Kennedy, Adams straight up to the corner. I'm waiting to see if my comes back on. But yeah.
Looks like we got a car stopped on the right. Parker White and Max Swearingen. Swearingen off course.
If I can get you a replay back on that real quick. Yeah, kind of just happened down the hill. The 00 Max gets open on the braking. Parker White had nowhere to go and actually just got right in the right rear of him.
Doesn't look like either of them have too much damage. Swearingen is apologizing for that, so. Swearingen has a little bit of wing damage, I'm seeing. Shouldn't be too terrible, though, actually. Gosh, hot track tims, dude, makes this track so slidey. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I'm not really like a good road racer, I'd say. Like, I'd say I'm not like the worst, but I have a lot I can improve on, and I don't know. This is interesting. Is John still close to Adam?
Adams actually lost the lead here to John. John actually took the lead coming out of the final corner down the front stretch. Adam
Wow,
was
that's... I don't know, John didn't seem like he was posting the fastest times in practice or qualifying, so I don't know if it's like a short run thing here or what. We're not going to need to pit for fuel. We may need to pit for tires. We do have a tire set available to us
I
if
was
we
gonna
need
say,
it.
do you guys? Because I didn't look at that either.
Yeah, and the way Skippy's changed tires is really interesting. It's kind of like the Legends cars. If you've ever changed tires on those, you lift the front end and then the back end up. So...
Ooh, John got a weird
Oh,
exit there.
Swearingen just curb hopped it back in P5.
Oh, did he?
Lost a little bit of ground. Yeah. Oh, I messed up my brakes really bad.
And now we're back in the turn. I think this is 2 and 3, but I'm not 100% sure. John starting to pull just a little bit from Adam. Adam's staying right there, but actually back into the corner. Adam is going to be at least 0.8. Maybe now he's going to fall down to 0.9 here, going to turn number 4 on the racetrack. I think Adam's just sitting behind John, learning the racetrack right now. They've been actually running about the same corners here, but now John really gonna shorten that, really take a wide exit there. I don't know if he's trying something different, but Adam did close down to 0.6 now. Adam gets a little bit off the racetrack a little bit, but that's still there. He's actually gonna put it down to 0.5 here for a second. Oh, wow, Adam's the rear end stuck out a little bit. He's gonna lose a little bit more ground up the hill. Now we're gonna take a sharp left and a sharp right, and immediately braking zone right here. Up onto the curve, down into heavy braking zone. Both off the racetrack a little bit. One able to go a little bit faster. It looks like Adam might be a little bit slower to this corner than John is. John through the racetrack is actually better than Adam by a lot. And then Adam really find a corner, really different braking zone to really get that. The racetrack as you can see right now. Collins does end
I'm
up
just
spinning
gonna
around in the
ignore
grass.
that.
He's gonna
I was
end up,
catching Max, and yeah,
He's gonna
that
end up-
didn't go very well.
I think no, he's gonna end up off the racetrack completely over here. Off to the
Yeah,
right and
I
forward, he's all by himself,
yikes.
and Max all by himself.
I believe Kennedy is repairing his car.
Kennedy's got no nose and no rear end, so whatever we missed there, that's on me.
I believe it was a lap ago. I did pass him, so I don't know.
I can actually bring that up here in a second. Let's figure out what happened here. Polka White has just set the fastest lap in the lobby.
Yeah, Parker's closed the gap actually.
Blake can
Seems to.
outside wall.
Ah, okay.
But he has done it.
Hopefully Blake can come back out for some track time and maybe a couple positions if there's a wreck. I know Adam and John are a bit close.
No, there's a battle for the race lead shaping up here, and we're gonna actually bring up the battle cam for that. And it will. 0.366 the last time at the line. As you can see, as I mentioned, Adam again falls off. He falls a little bit, so I kind of feel bad. I feel like Jake's and Adam here trying to close the gap, but it's definitely
Parker's close to 5 seconds on Adam. I don't know if Adam's flying back to Parker or if Parker's catching Adam. It might, I mean, obviously it might be a combination of both, but
I'd say it's probably a There's a lap call, and it's Ryan Malton accident. They're gonna have to deal with it going into 21.
yeah, I'm hearing Ryan Martin calling out. He's looking to figure out which line that the leaders want him to go to. Very smart by Martin to queue up like that. Try to conversate with the leader, you know, where do you want to go? And not a lot of people like to do that, and I know the few times I'm ever in the lead that it's kind of a problem for me because, you know, I like to try to direct the lap traffic line or out of my preferred line, excuse me, and they don't always listen. So
Yeah,
glad for Martin to be one of the few lap cars that does pay attention to the leaders and listen.
very true. And actually, we saw how wide Ryan Malton went into turn 1 here to give the leaders all the room he could do. So that was a nice job by Ryan Malton. But honestly, I think Adam got through turn 1 a lot better not having those to get with Ryan Malton corner entry. Up the hill they go again, and actually Adam's there. If you can make a bump with these, we're gonna be side by side going into up the hill again. Battle for the race lead, and this one's gonna get tight. As you see, a different entry there was actually going to slow Adam down a lot. I don't know if he hit the cushion and it sawed him back on the racetrack on the rubber strip or something else.
Yeah, I've seen this on my relative. I'm not sure. Oh, do you know though? Is Martin's actually holding a decent pace? Parker White is yet to catch him. I thought Parker was going to be a little bit closer trying to catch him.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm trying to watch both here, but Ryan Moulton. So Parker White and Ryan Moulton. Parker's about let's see if I can tell real quick. Parker's about 2.8 seconds. Ryan Moulton at this time, but you see Blake is still road here.
I believe Blake's got a lot of repair. I believe in the skippies you can repair, you know, nose, tires, whatever, whatever you lose when you wreck. I've seen it at least in public lobbies. I don't know if they have a fast repair or not.
Yeah, that I do not know, but definitely an interesting data going on here for the race lead. For the meantime. As this Skippy so comes on once.
I'm not supposed to be doing that.
It's kind of funny. Okay, well, I'm going to continue to that because I think I figured out what happened there. But Adam is side by side again, and he's closing the gap back in. Back up the hill goes. Wow, it's crazy how these two fit on the racetrack. We're going to be side by side up the hill. Here we go. A hard left. A hard right-hander. A hard left-hander. And actually, wow. He just let Adam right by. Didn't even try to battle Adam.
Yeah, John just queued up and said something about, I don't want to battle you there. I believe that's what he said at least. I'm not sure what that means, but I mean...
Oh, contact!
I know
John threw it in the corner, and actually he hit the rumble strip, and it shot him up the racetrack, and they almost just wrecked for the race lead, and I don't know if we should be sleeping on him, but Parker Wright has cleared Ryan Moulton, and he is closing that gap.
Yeah, Parker, he was at one point, I believe, like 8 seconds back off the leaders. I mean, I don't know if it's the battling or what, but he has closed it to 2.5 seconds. He is learning the track fast,
Oh,
and
a
that is
lock
something.
up from John. John just locked up in turn number 1, and this has really let Parker close the gap here.
Sounds like John kind of choking the lead over. Shades of the Atlanta Falcons this season.
Yes, but I think he's just trying to get in his head, but depending if we can get a camera back on John, it looks like there should be some front nose damage. There is actually. John's got the left front of his nose up in the air a little bit. So maybe there was some contact either with the back end of the 568 of Adam, or maybe some contact with the right strip, but there is some damage to John's front ring.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not too... I mean, I would believe it would have to be contact with Adam that would cause that, unless there was potential for netcode, but I don't think hitting the rumble strip would cause that much damage. I believe hitting the rumble strip would cause more like wheel damage than significant wing damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to look very close when the camera switches to the Adams rear end. I don't see much on the back of Adams rear end, but there is... I don't know if that's affecting how this thing's driving. Honestly, they're both freaking throwing the cores on. They both got the rear end spun around, sticking out.
I think they're pushing it a lot harder than, you know, most people, me would. And I don't know. I didn't really have much practice. I was trying to help set up the stream, but I don't mind that. I figured I wasn't gonna be too much of a threat here. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Road courses are weird, but I'm just not used to the open wheel cars, and especially the skippiest.
Again. Throws a turn one again and locks it up. That's the smoke you see under braking. Is him locking up. He's overpowering himself into turn 1, and it's gonna start hurting him because these tires are gonna start to fade. We're 8 laps into this thing, as you see Adam throws off the racetrack. Parker throws off the racetrack. Parker down to 2.1 second that last time at the line. Adam really fall off the racetrack. What a drive right now. These people are all pushing their cars to the limit right now. Adam gonna really hook a different line here this time. Adam is going to actually make that work. John's following his traction now, but I don't know how to say this, but if there's an opportunity for Parker to get this, he's here for it. We're at lap 8. The cars, they're spread out just a little bit, but if there's one mistake by the 568 or the 74, Parker's there.
This is interesting. I didn't expect a battle like this to happen, but I've pulled off the racetrack after contact with the tire barrier, and yeah, so I'm gonna be out of the car for now in the booth, like AJ Allmendinger and IMSA.
Oh, now you're gonna pull the Almendinger, and speaking about this, now you can help me commentate this 568 and the 74, because that Parker White is there.
Through the kink right there, it looks really entertaining to me. Just the way they can go down it so smooth and fluidly, but
You see
down the
that
front
camera?
straightaway, yeah, I think Parker may catch them. I don't know if Adam's got this in the bag, or John, I should say. I don't know if it's down to there's just those two. I think Parker has a huge chance here. And if something happens to all three of them, then somehow Max Swearingen may even have a chance at this one.
Yeah, I'm just more like worried about that damage to Adam. If that's really is actually affecting him, because yeah, John. Sorry, I think it's John. Is it Adam or John?
It's John, not his damage.
Sorry, yeah. So John, I had to pull off my one of the screens real quick to make the stream. And I think that's Polka throwing off the racetrack behind. But yeah, with John having that damage, I honestly don't know if that's really affecting him or not. But he's honestly dropped a little bit that front end damage. So if we have to pit, maybe you do see them fix that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, as we saw Polka, he's doing whatever he can. He's got into the door a little bit. The sand, I'm pretty sure. I don't think just do it. But he's definitely there.
I think John, he may just be being patient right now on Adam. I mean, the gap isn't too big. It looks like the gap grew a little bit, but I feel like Parker's driving a lot faster than they are, a lot harder on the track. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Looks like John lost a little bit of time there, though.
Oh, Polka White just threw it off the racetrack. Polka White has crashed fatally. I don't know what just happened.
Parker White. Wow.
As you saw that in the back of the screen, he came
I don't
off
have any
the
words for
exit
that. He just
and
destroyed his
overshot.
car.
And coming back from that, I'm sorry, but he's told it, guys. That is probably the end of that the Polka White series. I was not expecting that. I lost about woods. What about you, Braison?
Yeah, I don't know. Parker was really fast. All he had to do was be patient with it and steady. I mean, we're just barely right now to halfway in this one. Actually, are still under halfway at lap 10. So I don't know. That's a little too early to be, I think. But who am I to say? I wrecked it too, so I can't say much.
But while we stepped away to look at that replay, Adam is gone. He's put away.
Yeah, John, I don't know what happened to John. I didn't see a mistake out of him or anything like that. Rather, I don't know what happened to him, but Adam's good, man. He posted fastest practice lap, obviously posted pole lap, so who knows?
Now the next step is not to throw this away. He's just, he's got such a big lead. Do you back it off, or do you continue to push and find something different? As it's not really much to look at on the racetrack, because honestly, I think there's only two cars really running this race other than Max, but he is almost 46 seconds away from the leaders the last time I knew. I don't know if you can tell me something different, bro, Braison.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he's actually 37, so he's close. He's 38 now, but we all snuck a car. You know who that is?
Yes, the lapped car on track in front of the leaders is going to be Blake Kennedy, who does not have much of a car, I should say. He's got no front or rear wing. He's just trying to limp this thing around and maybe get a position on Parker, since Parker disconnected after that.
Yeah, I'll be honest about Parker right there, man. I would definitely disconnect too. You were literally in a shot of the 2 seconds of the leaders, and honestly, just an honest mistake and trying to be aggressive over conservative on lap 8 or so, and you threw it away. So honestly, I see some smoke, but I think that's from the sand. But yeah, I definitely feel for Parker there. As we're now lap 11 of 25. We continue to see Adam's dominance. We're gonna say, honestly, if Adam's making this whole season, I think you put him down in the books right now as a championship favorite. But I can't say he's going to win the championship, but I can say he's a championship favorite right now if he does this good on road courses, because I think most of the season is on road courses, if I'm correct.
Yeah, most of the season is on road courses. You are correct about that.
I know those ovals. The ovals are definitely going to be entertaining. I think we're going to see a lot of lead changes on the oval and actually probably some good racing on the oval, I think. But we do see some good racing here as Blakeson did the right thing and just pull right off of the side, and John nowhere to be found. Almost 4 seconds behind now. Actually, it's gonna be 5 seconds at the line. So I don't know what happened to John. If he's got, if maybe there's a fear in on. Is he saving fear and Adam's not?
No, there's no fuel concern. I'm not really sure what John's doing. There is no fuel concern. We can make it all the way in these things for this race.
Yeah, I don't know what a normal field run in these cars I have. I've never actually run one of these cars, but yeah. I don't know, but they're using those rumble strips, so maybe the rumble strips need a new painting. But yeah, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, neither do I. I feel like John, he needs to get back into a rhythm, I think. I think the big thing for John, he lost his rhythm, and he's going to have to go back out there and find himself again on track.
And I'll be honest with you, you're 13 laps away from this finish. You have to find yourself now and close that gap because you're almost 5 seconds behind. And I'll be honest with you, I do not see Adam making a mistake. He's pulling away every... Oh, I thought he made a mistake. He actually got a little bit loose there, it looks like, off the exit. But that could be interesting if Adam actually did make a mistake there and spun out, but I just don't see it happening. I can't speak.
That's okay, it's been a long day.
Bring up the mid-race here. Here's the mid-race update. We've got 13 laps to go. Lead. That's my mid-race info because there's nothing else I can talk about right there. But as we continue to see Adam dominate on the road course, he's pretty much a chase of the road course. Oh, he's gonna get in the grass. He's gonna get in the sand. That's gonna dirty his tires up. He's got to be careful now.
Yeah, John really does have to be careful.
Oh, there is an incident limit, isn't there?
Yes, there is actually 21 incidents before you get a penalty, 24 before you DQ.
And I don't know how far you have to be into the sand to get an incident. And I don't have access to that. Honestly, yeah, if you get in the sand, these tires, this is an open wheel series. I think if you get some dirt on the tires, it's going to take a couple seconds to get the tires back to where you want them. That's actually in anything, because you get enough, if you, I know especially since, you know, I drive NASCAR most of the time, if you do get up in the grass, you could feel it for a couple seconds, depending on what track you are. So, especially these cars, I feel like if you get enough into the sand here, you will have an issue for a couple seconds. For a couple, maybe if you get in mid-corner, get 4 tires off the racetrack, you could be in trouble.
Yeah, 4 tire, it's so hard to contain these things when they slide. Actually, I'm eligible to go back on track. My damage is finished, so I'll be able to tell you what it's like. But yeah, it's... Oh, my damage isn't finished. Anyways, it's really interesting, actually, how...
Oh, in the grass again.
These cars... Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, when these things get in the sand, it's insane. It's like, I'm trying to think of a way to put it. It's like if you're trying to walk on ice in socks. Your car just doesn't have that traction on the dirt, and if you hit a barrier or a wall or anything, your car is destroyed. I mean, you can see Blake Kennedy out there just trying to make some laps. As we've actually got close on-track action between Ryan Martin and Max Swearingen. Martin locks it up as they're going down the front stretch side by side. And, you know, Swearingen, he has that little bit of damage from that wreck earlier. The way the damage model works with the skip arbors is so interesting.
We have found
you know, you cannot have contact in these things. Those tires, you can crunch one and it'll roll off your car, and it's just crazy as Swearingen makes it easy on Martin. But I don't know if Martin's gonna let him go. I think Martin's like, you know, Swearingen doesn't have any competition. Let's run him down a little bit. Let's race him a little bit hard.
It's just me or that double zero got some rear end damage.
I just mentioned that, Paul. Yes, the 00 has that damage from the contact with Parker White early in the race. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was like lap 2 or 3.
That was yeah, I remember that now. Mid
Yeah.
corner, spun around. Yeah, that was my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we continue to watch here, I know we're not watching the leader because you know the leader he's checked out. But the last time we went off the leader, we had a lead change, and the last time we also were focused on the leader, we had a wreck. So
We don't have any of those yet. I mean, unfortunately for us, I guess. I think is.
We're 10 laps away. They're 8.9 seconds away from the leader. He's now 9 seconds. I don't see John catching Adam. I think Adam just needs to cruise. But I do.
I'm really confused what happened to John. He just, it's almost like I don't know how to say it. It's like I guess probably a very modern meme, I guess, considering it just happened today. It's almost like Kevin Harvick in the playoffs. He had the 45-point gap to the cutoff. He was doing really good. He had that big gap on Adam early on, and he choked it. Now he's possibly out of contention for the win here. Is Ryan Martin, I noticed, as a lap car, he has kept a shorter distance to Mr. Swearingen here in the 00.
Yeah, I continue to watch this bad because I want to see how.
Oh, Martin got his right rear off into the dirt.
That was an interesting corner entry by the 00. I wanted to see how Ryan with the cleanest call I think on the field, other than Adam, but one of the cleanest calls that came in late. I wanted to see how he failed against it. He's gonna go up for tires off.
Ryan way off into the dirt.
That's gonna probably end that chance of catching the 00.
I don't know. Swearingen has a lot of damage. I think Martin can fight Swearingen here.
Oh wait, never mind. He's already closing that gap. He is closing.
I think, especially on the straightaways. I know there's, you know, straightaways aren't necessarily too important. Road course. I don't know how to make this make sense. But on the straightaways, you know, with there being so many corners, I think Swearingen is fine for the corners. And you know, at a road course, there's a lot of corners, especially something like the kink or whatever.
We have officially 11 corners here. Just want to put that out there. So.
Yeah.
But honestly, as we continue to watch this, it's now a 10-second gap between John and Adam. I mean Adam and John. Sorry, don't want to give
John is actually complaining about how his arm hurts in chat.
Oh really? So now we're gonna have a what race is that in real life that somebody's arm hurt and they end up wrecking 10 laps later? Oh boy, that's what that was.
Yeah.
In Richmond, but I remember that race. That was a pretty good, funny race. But as we're looking less than 9 to go now at the line, we're getting ready to the stage, and I think the viewers at home, we all know who the top 2 are. We all know who we're gonna at least be interviewing as long as don't crash the wall. We know Adam's gonna be up here. We know John, but I don't know third place. Who third place really is? Cause I haven't really looked. I've been more. Ryan Moulton just went off the track again. Third place.
I'm hearing reports we may actually have pitting.
From who?
I don't know if it's something to do with the way the 568 is driving, but he just came on the radio, said he has about 7-8 laps of fuel left in the tank of that Skippy. And
that's the race
that's going to be key because we're coming to lap 17, which means there's about 9 laps left. A little under 9 laps now, obviously, as he's taken the line, but if that's the case, then maybe Cannizzaro was saving, and then maybe Cannizzaro will be able to catch Morrow, or maybe, I don't know, there's got to be some way that Cannizzaro can play some sort of strategy to get this back here.
Now, I don't know how I was the only one to say. I'm pretty sure I did say this in the stream, and I think if we rewind it, we could hear this. I said there was either going to be something was going to happen here that Adam gets, that Adam makes a mistake on, and I was saying that Adam is pushing. It's actually getting really loose over here. He got in the dirt in the back end, stepped out. He got lucky there because that would have probably ended his chances in the outside wall. But
you cannot take damage here, and Cannizzaro actually equaled out Adam's lap time last time around Morrow. Well, not equaled out, I should say, but Cannizzaro the same pace. Morrow ran a 3.99, and Cannizzaro ran a 4.04. So I don't know if Morrow makes another mistake. Is Cannizzaro going to catch? Like, was he saving fuel? Is that the whole gig? Like, This is going to be interesting. This might have been a good strategy play by Cannizzaro.
Yeah, honestly, that's gonna be interesting. You know, I know we don't have Braison Collins out there because if he was still on the racetrack, he would have been able to tell us what the fuel was and how much he was blowing the lap. But I think now it's coming down to who was saving fuel. And honestly, if you're looking at the gap, he's still longer 10 seconds behind. He's down to 9.
Yeah, Cannizzaro did fall back to a double-digit gap, and I don't know if Adam's going to be able to hold on to this. Adam may lose this. He still seems like he's pushing really hard. I can see him fighting the wheel off the corners and stuff like that. So I don't know. This is interesting.
And here's the next thing: if you do have to pit, everybody has to pit in this lot. If everybody has to pit, if nobody can make it. I'm saying John, Adam, you have to get on pit road and you have to get off pit road. This pit road is very, very hard on exit and on entry. If you screw up, if you lose time on entry, how much time do you lose?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think pit
the 568 may be pitting for fuel this time.
And that is crazy. I don't know if he was pushing it to hope we get a big enough lead that I didn't have to worry about pit entry. But if he pits here, what happens to 74 of John? Is John saving enough fuel? And can he make it on fuel?
Right now is not complaining about fuel. He's not concerned about it. Meanwhile, Adam himself is concerned about fuel. He believes he needs to pit here.
And here he comes. He's coming to pit road entry, so we're about to see if he actually does pit here or not.
Yeah, we're going to have to see if Adam is going to make a mistake here, crucial or not.
He's going to hit pit. No, he's not actually. He's actually going to get a little
Pit road's not there yet. We're not there yet. Calm down.
Okay. I was going to say, this pit road entry right there. I can see the white line. He did not
Yeah,
pit.
that was pit road entry, and he did not pit. So, I don't know if he's trying to throw Cannizzaro off. Maybe Cannizzaro does have enough fuel saved.
Now here's John. John just got the pit road entry right there. That's how far he's behind. We saw it just a couple seconds ago on where Adam was, and here comes John. We're gonna switch from John to Adam at the line. So here's John. We're gonna let John hit the line. Here's John at the line. And Adam
ran a 138.4 that last time around. John ran a 139.1. John lost about 5/10 right there.
Yeah, I went the wrong way to Adam, so we actually saw. I think that was Blake Kennedy, but yeah, we're back to Adam here, and we're getting crucial of 7 laps to go. I don't know if we do actually see pit road, or if not.
Well, I'm about to be able to get back out on track, so I can try to gain a position here on Parker White. I lost top 5, but
you can't get top. Oh wait, no, because Blake did.
Cannizzaro is saving. He has reported that.
Blake did exactly what you do. You never give up. You can get
you stay in it, gain position, and a top 5 is.
That's another point.
And I have a passing under yellow. What? How do I? What? Oh, no, never mind. I read that wrong.
And we got a guy that can't read in the booth, but you got a guy who can't speak and a guy who can't read. This is not good. But as John is continuing to push, you could tell by how aggressive he's coming off exit. We all coming down towards pit road entry again. Let's see if he does take the right hander onto pit road. I think that's the right hander. I'm not 100% sure. And he did stay out. 6 to go at the line, and that gaps back up to 11 seconds. So
Max Swearengin and I are having an interesting battle as I just drove it in the dirt, trying to look in my mirror.
So if Adam was saving, he's not saving. If John's saving, he is saving. You can tell. I heard there's a battle. I'm going to the battle. Oh!
I'm going to try to close up the gap here on Swearengin.
As I say that, Blake throws it off the racetrack. And Ryan Moulton, so you beat Ryan Moulton off pit road. But so we get ready. 6 to go here actually. Braison, who's got a pretty clean looking car, so you know the picker did a nice job fixing that. You know he's got the same rear end damage as the 00. Throws it off the racetrack. He's gonna do a nice job of saving it. Ryan Moulton's coming up the hill right now. Oh no! Oh no! I wouldn't want to look in your mirror, Braison, because the leaders just came up the hill.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm trying to give Max a little bit of fun here at the end of this one. I'm not gonna race him too aggressively, obviously, because you know he's in position for a podium. I don't want to ruin that, but I don't know. I want to make sure his time is worth it. Make him feel like he's got to battle somebody for it.
Yes, I continue to watch. We're gonna watch Adam again here. He's coming towards the pit road entry here. We're gonna continue to watch him every time I can here. Adam's gonna not pit again. I don't think. I think he's gonna stay out here with 6 to go. Here he comes towards pit road entry right here. He is going to pass pit road entry, so he's staying out. Ryan Moulton is on pit road. I did not know that until now. We got a call at the grass. Dennis Braison Collins again. He's
I want to
just
talk about it.
good tracking that bit. Where's John? Okay, John just passed pit road entry. He did not pit. He's actually got more damage for a second. Ryan Moulton came in for gas, so I don't know, man. Ryan Moulton's been out here since lap 2, and he came in for gas, so I don't know what that says about the. I'm sorry, I'm looking for John.
Yeah, Adam and John are discussing having the pit.
Okay, so Ryan Moulton's gonna beat the second place. John's gonna get blocked by Ryan Moulton now. Ryan Moulton comes out of pit road. John's behind him now. This is gonna be intense to see if Ryan Moulton gives it to him or not. Not side by side yet. Ryan Moulton off the exit. John, nowhere to be found. I mean, Adam, nowhere to be found. John, okay, so, wow.
Oh, we have a spinner. Never mind, he saved it.
I immediately meant this. I'm kind of pissed off. You told me that.
No. He was spinning. He saved it.
And
It was
John's gonna go to the inside of Ryan Moulton. John's gonna take that away pretty easily.
00 just entered pit road.
00's on pit road, and Braison Collins looks great.
I believe they're calling that they may pit this time.
I am watching the race, Leo. I do not know if they're gonna pit here. I don't even know if they will. But coming to his pit road entry again is Adam, the race leader. 5 laps to go here in the WORC Skippy series.
JP Designs Open Wheel Tour.
Thank you. JP decided open wheel tour. But here comes John. He's not. Adam is gonna take the right hand off pit road. Adam's coming to pit road. This is critical stage right here. Gets a slow down.
Left-hander.
Oh, it is a left hander. Thank you. He gets a slow down in time. Now where's John? Here's John. Does John stay out here? 5 laps to go. John's gonna pit. John pitted. Now
I'm not too sure I agree with John's strategy there. You've got to short
John
pit him
choked it on
or
pit road. He gets a little bit loose on the entry of pit road. And almost he had to save it.
I don't know. John could have you got to short pit it when you know you need to pit, or you've got to try to stay it out.
Adam,
Like you're going for the win. There's no way you try to let that go.
I don't know what just happened on pit road, but Adam made a mistake. He went to the wrong pit box. I
That's gonna be huge.
I cannot make that up because I'm watching the two come off pit road now. Adam, he's rolled off pit road. John still sitting on pit road. Adam at the pit road exit. Just taking the exit now. Here comes John now, leaving pit road. Just got to the green line. Adam still on the action road of pit road, on the inside of it. He's gonna exit pit road now. Here comes John down the access road. He is yet to exit pit road. He's gonna exit the pit road now, down to 9 seconds.
John needs his hardest here if he wants to win this thing. I think he knows what he's got in it.
4 laps to go. I think John's better on newer tires. That's just my opinion. But Adam is continuing to lead, and I think he's led 22 laps. Adam needs to pass Paco White. 1 car ahead of him is Paco White, and Paco White just hit something. And there's debris everywhere, but he hit absolutely nothing. He was driving straight when it happened, so we're gonna pretend that did not just happen. It might have been Netco with the door, but there was a lot of debris that was kicked up on the racetrack. But 4 laps to go here for Adam.
Adam's beginning to pull away again from John off of pit road. I'm not too sure. John's gonna need Adam to make a mistake. Whether or not Adam wrecks himself or Adam just simply hits a curb wrong, spins it out, whatever, has to get back going. If anything can slow down Adam, John needs to take advantage of it and push himself.
As we are now 3 laps away from crowning Adam as Laguna Seca winner. But it's not over till it's over. We saw that at Texas of Noah Gregson, who went in the final corner as the race leader, and he didn't come out as the final corner with the race lead. So it's not over till it's over. I can't say so this week because it was a terrible week for NASCAR, but we got the skip B's out here, and we got some, actually Polka, who's just been letting the leaders by, is also in front of Adam right now.
Blake.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's Blake. Feel bad for Polka, because who knows what Polka's strategy was this whole race, but, Blake's just going to pull right down to the outside, and he's just going to let Adam drive away, and as you can see in the background of your screen, for the first time in a while, is John.
Yeah, John is interesting. I'm not sure. He just closed the gap a little bit. He closed about 3 seconds. Actually, the gap was 10 seconds coming out of pit road, that first lap off of it. And it's down to 7. I don't know what that's going to mean for Adam here. If Adam's just taking it easy, trying to make it around or what. But Adam may just be trying to make his last few circuits around here clean and comfy.
Very indeed, and Adam I'll be honest with you, he's got the cleanest car out here. There's no damage to it. He hasn't really had a bad, well, he's got that nice battle of John earlier. And honestly, when we hope we can catch up to John after this race, I would definitely want to know what was going through his head there when he pretty much just let Adam by.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. John had the opportunity to battle with Adam, and I mean, he just obviously, as you said, didn't really push it to its limits like he could have. He really could have gone a little bit harder at it and battled for the lead harder, but yeah, I'm interested also as well to know what his decision was.
2 laps to go for race leader Adam. He's just got to drive this thing perfect for 2 more laps, and he will be crowned race 1 Laguna Seca winner here at JB Design. But I don't think he's going to catch Max in time, but again, does he make the mistake? And honestly, is the damage...
John did gain 5/10 on that last lap. I mean, obviously 5/10 is going to do anything when you're 7 seconds back, but I guess it is worth noting that John is a little bit faster here. And like I said, dude, if John would have short pitted that, John could have had a major chance. I don't think John made the right pit call here.
Honestly,
But you know, you learn from your mistakes. Everyone's human. Everyone makes their mistakes, and this one may have cost John a chance at a race win. I feel like if he short pit that, put a better strategy, use that fresh tires to his advantage, he could have gained some time.
honestly, I would love to know, like, again, I would definitely love to know John's strategy, and if he could have actually made that. I don't know why you pitted the same time as Adam did. You know, you're never gonna catch somebody if you pit the same time. Like, we did take the white flag, so I'm sorry about that. We did take the white flag,
Yeah.
but you're never gonna close the gap on.
John did lose some time, so yeah, I think it's done.
Adam works his way through 1, 2, and 3 for the final time. He's got nothing but clean air in front of him. He's gonna work his way off turn number 2, and he's sailing, dude. He's just enjoying this final lap around this racetrack. He's been looking at it for 25 laps.
Easy through the right-hander there, onto the straightaway. Another quick little right-hander here, and Adam in his time.
I honestly think he might be making fun of the because when he came by a couple seconds ago, it definitely sounded like he was off the throttle completely with the clutch popped in. But yeah, you can tell he is definitely really slow up the hill. I think he's joking around. I don't think he's out of gas. I think he's just having fun going a little bit slow up the hill. Nah, he's definitely at the bow. You can hear it, but he's gonna work his way through the tight corners again. No mistakes here. He's home free. 3 more corners to go. 2 more corners to go for Adam. Actually 3. Now he's got 2, but he's got this corner right here with nothing but mistakes.
Yeah, and then Adam's got the hairpin right in front of him here. As he's gonna hit the hairpin, he's gonna arc it in, run his best line.
Out of corner number 4. I mean, out of the final corner, Adam coming up the front stretch right now. He's gonna take the checkered flag. Adam is going today at Laguna.
That's right, Adam Morrow. First ever race, and he's gonna take that win.
I'm excited what he wants to do here, but John crosses the finish line in 2nd, and I think Max did actually end up crossing the final line in 3rd place. And as you can see, Adam's gonna pull over here in turn number 1, and I'm waiting to see if the burnout's gonna happen here for the race winner. Adam, no, he's actually not gonna do a burnout, so he just off the racetrack. I don't know what that was about. up your race results, as I think everyone has crossed the finish line.
Yep.
You got this. You want me to get it?
Yeah. So starting first, posted the fastest practice lap. I mean, I guess I said he was looking fast. Paul said he was looking fast. John Morrow takes the victory here today at Laguna Seca.
John, you mean Adam?
And John Canizaro, P2. He had the lead early on, was looking pretty strong, and choked it away. Huge gap he let off there. Max Swearingen fights to finish on the lead lap, as he will be the last car on the lead lap there, P3. Ryan Martin, first car lap down, P4, missed the grid due to computer issues, fought his way up there, P4, kept the car clean. Blake Kennedy had that wreck early on, stayed in it, was able to pass Parker White to take P5. Myself, I took P6 because I also stayed in it after a wreck. Joe Burgy, not sure why he scored P6. I believe he should be. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Parker White, P7, 16 laps down, was running really good early on in the top 3, and lost it. I don't know what happened to Parker. Feel kind of bad for him. And then Josh Patterson, Joe Burgy didn't make the grid, only made it for practice. They will be taking P8 and P9. So yeah, we're gonna go to commercial break now, as we are gonna pull some drivers live in for interviews. We'll be back on WORC TV.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
in the outside, contact made, 56 slides it at a 4, who's going to be at the stripe, dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Well, hey, welcome back to WORC TV. We're going to pull Adam, here your race winner, here led 21 laps into the
Adam Morrow.
See if we can get a copy with him.
All right. Adam, you're in the WORC TV booth, bud. You get a copy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good, man. We that was a really dominating performance by you. You and John had that good battle at the beginning, and even Parker White tried to throw his name in there a little bit. First hard count was a little shady tonight. Hopefully, we don't have that issue again. But nonetheless, you drove a great race. But I noticed that coming to the end there, the pit strategy started to take effect. It seemed like fuel wasn't as much. There was as much in the tank as there was initially thought to be. So, what was your take when you ended up having to go in there and pit? What did you think? Maybe I got to be careful with this. Can't mess this up on pit road, or were you just kind of calm, cool, collected? What was your thought process there?
Yeah, thanks. I'm not used to running so many laps in the Skippy, so it was weird hearing the uh, crew chief telling me to pit. So I liked it. It was kind of neat. Just spiced it up a bit to kind of put you in the hot seat a little bit because I knew John was cutting some. His lap time seemed to come down near the end of the race. So even with a couple second lead there, it's easy to throw it away in some of those chicanes. But now it was a lot of fun. First race here. I'll hopefully do some other ones, even some different disciplines too, ovals, whatever you guys run. The timing works for me, and thanks for putting everything together. It sounds pretty organized.
Yeah, thanks. We do actually have a dirt modified series that runs on Thursday nights. We like to do a lot of switching up, and in fact, if you haven't checked Skippy schedule yet, we do hit a couple ovals in the season. Their Skippies are actually really interesting on ovals. So, but yeah, thanks for being here, man. Paul, you got a question for Adam?
Yeah, what was going through your mind there when John was out front?
I was just trying to be patient. I mean, I just try to keep looking at the lap count and saw that, we were battling maybe 4 or 5 laps in, and there's a lot of time, and I'm known to have a mental fade here and there and throw it off the tracks. Consistent and let the race come to me type of thing. But he came out pretty hot.
Yeah, he that was interesting actually. John, he's ran a few races here in WORC. He's I guess you could consider him a veteran, and he ran our truck race at Laguna Seca when we ran our truck series, and he was sort of competitive, but I didn't really expect that out of John. He's never really showed those flashes of competitiveness. No offense to John. I mean, you drove a great race. Anyways, Adam, you have anybody you want to thank tonight before we let you go?
Just you and the whole crew setting all this up. It makes for a good time, and the timing works for me. And like I said, I love it when it's organized like this, and it sounds like a great group of guys. So looking forward to jumping in the next one. Thanks a lot.
All right, well, we appreciate the compliments, Adam. Hopefully we see you next week, and if you want, you're always more than welcome to check out our Dirt Modified series on Thursday at the same time. It's a free track in cars, so for next week at least, it's a free track. So thanks, Adam, for being here. We hope to see you there. We're going to disconnect you now. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks, take care.
Yeah, you too. All right, we're going to bring in second place now. Second place was not too happy with my comments about him. Paul, you're going to start this one off here. John Canizaro, you're in the WORC TV booth. You got a copy, bud.
Yes, I do.
How you
All right,
doing,
Paul?
How you doing, John? You brought it home second. You started second, so you didn't lose anything really. But what was your Why did you actually end up pulling aside and letting Adam pass you?
So what originally happened was I caught the red curb, obviously killed us. Yes, probably the highlight of my day. And I sort of just kept hitting those red curbs. They kept launching me. I didn't want to wreck it too much. On top of my arm started to hurt, so not wrecking myself. Don't take myself out of the race for no reason. Just to bring it home second as far as I could go.
All right, John. Yeah, it was interesting. Paul was watching, and he was kind of like, "You man, hey, they're gonna battle here. It's gonna be a big battle." And then he was like, and John just kind of let him go. So, Paul was really interested to know what happened there. But you lost a lot of time there, 10 seconds back, and then when you pit, you gained about 3.5 seconds back towards the end. But you seem to be faster at the beginning of the race. You seem to be more of a shorter run car, whereas Adam was a little bit set up for the long run. Why didn't you attempt to short pit Adam there to try to get position to try to get the win?
Well, Braison, considering you didn't tell us we had to pit. I couldn't really go any farther than I already did, and I didn't really want to pit. I wanted to keep it as far out as I could. But when I pit, I couldn't go another lap as far as I could. I'd probably end up stalling out in the corkscrew, and I don't think I could roll back enough. So just last minute choice, pit in, keep it to the end, and get what I could get out of it.
All right, man. Well, I figured you guys would have checked the fuel as you went. I didn't even know we had to pit, to be honest. But Well, congratulations on second place. Second still isn't that bad. Obviously, it's not a win, but that just shows that a win may come this season. A strong start to the season in a mainly road course prioritized league. John, you have anybody you want to thank tonight?
My father, my mother, a few friends, and that's about it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being here, John. We hope to see you hopefully next Thursday if you want P series. If not, hopefully we'll see you back again next Sunday as we head to Homestead, Miami to tackle their Roval. We're going to disconnect you now, John. Congratulations on second, and thank you for being here.
No problem.
All right, and then John is disconnected. We're going to pull in P3 now. Last car on the lead lap, he fought for it. Max, other than a little incident at the beginning of the race, Parker White and him made contact. We got Max here in the WORC TV booth. Max, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
All right, Max. You drove a pretty solid race. Obviously, you gained a position in the end. Actually, started fourth, finished third. A very quiet race for you. You weren't really part of too many battles. Early on in that race, you had some contact with Parker. Can you run us through what happened there between you and Parker?
It was mainly I just locked up the brakes, got wheel hop, got loose, and got into him and spun out. It was not on purpose in any way. I just locked up.
Yeah, we can tell it was on purpose. I heard you apologize in the chat, which was very smart of you. Paul, you got a question from Max?
Yeah, we were watching you out there. You know, you were driving pretty good. You know, you never gave up, and you brought it home third. You know, you started fourth. What was did you feel like if you didn't rack out early, did you feel like you had something for Adam and John, or you think it was more of experience?
It was mainly more like a learning curve. The cars, I've never driven them before. That's my first time driving them. I just wanted to get some experience with it, just learn the car throughout the race. I tried to get up there with them. I just didn't have anything up for them. They were just too fast for me.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you got a bunch of races left this season. You know, race 1. You know, you're still battling. You got any mindsets going in the next couple weeks here?
I'm aiming for a win. That's all I can assure you.
Well, we've got 8 weeks of it, and you're starting off P3 in points. So, I mean, any mishap by Adam or John, maybe you run really well in the ovals, and they're not too inclined on the ovals and the Skippy, and Max Swearingen could be taking home a championship here. He's already looking like a front runner early on. Max, you got anybody you want to thank tonight?
I just want to thank you guys for putting on a great show. We got, just thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, no problem, man. Well, Max, we hope hopefully we can see you on Thursday for our UMP Modified series. I mean, it's a free car, free track. Can't go wrong with that if you're available.
Yeah.
Then, if not, then hopefully we at least see you next Sunday as we head to Homestead, Miami. We tackled their version of the Roval in the Skip Barber cars. So, Max, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect you now. But congratulations on a podium finish and a great start to the season.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, that was Max Swearingen, P3 in the 00. Now we're going to bring in P4. He finished a lap down, but that was despite computer issues. Ryan Martin, you're in the WORC TV booth. You got a copy, bud.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, you finished P4, and, most people kind of look at a P4 and go, P4, I wasn't there, especially in a race like this, a little bit lower car count. But you started off with a rough start. You had the computer issue throughput multiple times throughout practice and qualifying and had to pit start it. But, you had this mindset. You were very adversary about it. You wanted to just keep pushing. You had a perception that you could finish better, and then you went from, I believe, 8th to 4th. So what went through your mind when you throughput and you're like, I've got to get back out there. I've got to go run laps?
I need a new computer.
That'd probably solve a lot of the problem.
What really hurt was I get out there, I pull out pit road, and I speed off like the last foot of pit road and have to do a 15-second penalty. So that didn't help at all.
Yeah, those pit road penalties don't help that much at all. Paul, you got a question for Ryan?
Not.
Okay.
I was gonna say you were definitely our biggest mover of the race. You started 10th and you finished 4th. I guess that's you got an accomplishment. That's pretty much a win. I would be the biggest mover. What's your plan?
That's actually in our new bonus. Sorry to interrupt you, Paul. In our new point system we've got now that we have a Dan Lease activated, it's actually a bonus point for being the hard charger. So I believe it's 3 bonus points. So you actually get some points there for that, Ryan.
Well, that'll be a little helpful because I have to unfortunately miss both this series and the Dirt Series next weekend.
Yeah, well, hopefully these extra points help you. Paul, you want to continue your question?
Yeah, I was about to say something. I was like, well, hope to see you. I know Thursday, but I know you're trying to battle. You know, consistency could actually win you a championship. It could get you in it. We saw Braison in the super late model series consistently put him in that. We saw you battle for the same reason, but what's your take on the rest of the season? You know, we got a bunch of road courses coming up. We got the Roval. We got a couple of overs. What do you think your best type of track to get the win on?
I feel like Bristol will be a good shot for me. Just a long race, consistency. Don't have to worry about putting it off in the sand.
Yeah, that's true. There's only walls at Bristol. No sand there, no grass, no nothing.
I'd like to say I kept the car on the track today, but that'd be a lie. I just kept it out of the wall.
Yeah, well, you said you're missing next week at Homestead, but you just said you think you may have a chance to win Bristol. That's going to be week 3. And after that, of course, we've got the Charlotte Roval, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Gateway. We got a couple ovals back-to-back, and then we finish off the season at Lime Rock Summit Points. So you think we'll see you running up front at a little more than just Bristol?
Charlotte Roval, probably not. I just never can find speed there. Gateway, I feel like we might have a chance because it's a large track for these cars, and a lot of people are going to just throw it into the corner too hard and slide up and hit the wall.
All right, man. Well, Ryan, do you have anybody to thank before we let you go here?
No.
All right, Ryan. Well, we're going to disconnect you now, but congratulations on being the hard charger for tonight and just keeping through it. Hopefully next week, or, well, week after, I guess, if you're missing next week, that when you come run dirt modifieds and skippies, your computer's a little bit nicer to you.
I hope so, too.
All right, Ryan, we're going to go ahead and disconnect you now. That's Ryan Martin, guys, P4. All right, now we're going to bring in P5 up into the booth. P5 was Blake Kennedy in the 75. Oh. Blake, you're in the WORC TV booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yes, I do.
All right. Paul's trying to find you here. There we go.
That's not him. Where are you, Blake? I found you. I found you.
So, Blake, you started off pretty good. You were running top 5, and then something happened. You ended up missing your front wing and your rear wing, Blake. What happened there?
So the start of the race, I started in the back because I butchered all my qualifying laps. And I got up to 3rd after, I believe it was the 0095 got together. And I felt like I could have held at least 3rd, maybe even 4th. And I caught the edge of the rumble strip off of let's see, I don't know what corner. The one after the corkscrew.
Yeah.
And it turned me straight into the tire barrier, and I had no power to my left or my right rear wheel, one of the rear wheels, so I had to drive it down pit road, and I had about 8 minutes of repairs. So I didn't take any optionals, so that's why I didn't have any wings. And I was able to eventually drive up through other people having incidents and finish where I did in 5th.
All right. Yeah, like you said, man. Yeah, that tire barrier, those rumble strips and those tire barriers are very. They're not very nice to these Skip Barber cars, especially with the damage model we've got. Paul, you got a question for Blake?
You had a damaged race car. Did it drive pretty bad?
It hooked a little bit to the right on the straights, but I was running. I think I ran like a 142 or something. 140.287, I think, was my fastest lap, which was faster than what I practiced in. So it didn't seem like it was slower, but it was definitely pulling a little bit to the right.
Yeah, because looking at this thing, you're missing this you're missing the front, but to stay in it and get a top 5 is definitely good. You know, you got more points staying in it and gaining spots. So, you know, like I said, that could definitely help you progressing through the season and might actually help you put you in a championship battle.
Yeah, I mean, starting off top 5 right now in the championship is a pretty good thing. Blake, you have anybody you want to thank for tonight?
I want to thank my team owner of Outlaw Racing, Braison Collins. I want to shout out Mr. Ocean CM382 on YouTube, and I want to thank everyone at WORC for putting on this show for everyone to experience.
All right, Blake. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for racing tonight. I know the car count wasn't really the best, but you know, we're glad to have you here, and hopefully we can see you next Thursday night at USA for the UMP Modifieds. You're also running that campaign out there, and I mean, you didn't have the best starts of the season out there at Volusia, so hopefully you can redeem yourself at USA. But congratulations on your top 5 tonight, Blake, and for just staying through it, persevering, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, that was Blake Kennedy. He finished P5 tonight here at Laguna Seca. Paul, you got any closing statements here?
I guess I could say this. We saw an interesting race, 25 laps. We did see a lead change. We did see some battering. We saw a good showing out of Adam. 21 or 22 laps led, depending on what that said.
21, yeah, 21.
Okay, we saw somebody very strong at Laguna Seca. This is a road course. The series is mostly based on road course. So if you're making an early prediction, I think we have to watch Adam, who was good tonight at a road course, to continue to be strong at the other road courses.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Adam, he's a rookie in WORC. This is his first race, and we have a lot of road course ringers, guys, who didn't necessarily race tonight, but that should be here for the rest of the season. We got guys like Liam Sheen. We got some new guys like Boyd Payne. Josh Patterson looks to make a few starts, and he's always competitive at road courses and leagues. Yeah, so this should be a good start to the season here for the driver of the 568. But only time is going to tell what's going to happen, and I think you're right now. He's the championship favorite after one race, but a lot of things can change in the matter of an 8-race season, and it's going to be up to see if Adam's up to the task of just sticking through it. I mean, we had some guys here who registered just for points to start the season that may be able to compete for at least top 5 in the championship standings. We got Henry Klappert. He's an Ironman. He's registered for every single WORC race, even though he slips through everything he registers for. I mean, we've got Joe Burgy. He's dealing with an illness, so he was only able to put down some practice laps to secure some points here. But I mean, we're just gonna have to see who can do what tonight. And I mean, right now is Adam Morrow up front, but John Canizaro pacing him ever so slightly. And we've got other guys like Max Swearingen, Blake Kennedy, even Ryan Martin. Martin may be missing a week, but it's not over till it's over.
Very true.
All right, well, I believe that's going to close us out for tonight here on WORC TV. If you're watching, thank you for tuning in to WORC TV as you just watched the JP Designs Open Wheel Tour. Thank you to JP Designs for sponsoring the series. If you are interested in a design for iRacing or even outside of iRacing, a logo, he also does iRacing helmets, suits, he does custom numbers, he does a lot of things. He may even paint your own race car. And he starts off iRacing schemes at a very low rate of $5, so please go check out JP Designs on Facebook and at his website. Thank you to JP Designs, Josh Patterson as a whole. Thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to Paul for being the main broadcaster for tonight. Hopefully someday I can be the one being the main broadcaster. I'm up here in the booth, man, but sometimes I'm not the guy doing the main stuff. So thank you to Paul. Thank you to everyone for watching, and thank you for tuning in. This is WORC